Welcome back to Slingshot Disc Golf. Today I'm going to answer this question. How do you reach back for effortless max distance? Let's get into it. Wow. That's the best throw. I got all of that. There's three aspects to this video. I'm going to try to keep each one simple. Number one, I would stop using the word reach back because we are going to extend. Here's the difference. A reach back is a quick arm movement that turns the shoulders and straightens the leg. Looks like that. An extension is a slow moving process where you take your arm from 90 to full extension. Allows you to do the slingshot coil, more videos coming on that, and keep the leg bent. When you do rotational movements, you want your legs bent and athletic. Number two, the pacing of your extension. This is the most important part, and this is what I want you to experiment with. So if you grab a disc, put your arm at a 90-degree angle, hold your shoulder up like this, I want you to do a 1 count from 90 to straight in 1 count. 1. That is a reach back. 1. Now when you extend, you want to do that with pace. Now I want you to create that 90-degree. Keep your arm as loose as you can so that it has some weight to it. You can feel it more. And I want you to do a 4 count to that full extension. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, body control. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a couple reasons you want to do that. One, it gives you time to develop the slingshot. Now, my training program teaches everything in a step-by-step manner. Visit slingshotdiscgolf.com if you want to learn that and skip all my YouTube videos, but ultimately you have to coil a certain way, you have to time things a certain way, you have to get the off arm involved. To do all these things to set up the slingshot, because it's a development, you have to pace this arm to buy yourself more time. This is about timing, and it's about control. So if I'm doing a reach back 1, I had no time to do the things I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had time to coil into the hip, I had time to do everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll talk about the pump in a different video, but I highly recommend adding one at the same time that Paul McBeth adds one. It really helps with all this timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not going to get it perfect, but the point is to slow that arm down. Now, the third thing, which is how you get effortless max distance potential. There's 2 ways to make a disc go out of your hand. You can throw it or you can sling it. And they're very different muscle groups. When you throw a disc, you're coiling your shoulders and you're using your shoulders to throw the disc. Now when you sling a disc, you're using a stretch reflex through your back. It's the rubber band effect. Not a lot of disc golfers know what it feels like. I do. It's euphoric, and it's how you reach your full potential. So how do you go from using your shoulder to using your back? Well, it has to do with where your focus is at when you extend. You have to ask yourself, why am I taking my arm and straightening it? What's the point? My arm is loose, so it's got some weight to it. I drift that extension slowly, but I'm not doing that to extend my arm. I'm not doing that to reach with my shoulder. Everything I do here during this process is to slowly engage my upper back muscle, this muscle right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That stretch reflex has a lot to do with the off arm, the stomach, the leg, to really get the double move to get your full potential. But you can get quite a bit from just the back. I did it right there. It bounced to here on its own. All I had to do was bend the elbow. So I want you to mess with it. If you reach with the shoulder, you're going to have to pull with the shoulder. If you're slowly engaging that back, once you get to here, which I call the launch point, and you rotate, your back is going to help pull your arm back. It's going to give you a little bit of taste of that rubber band and what it's like to have your arm go this way with a ton of help. Because that's what effortlessness is. It's where your arm goes that way and you're like, how did it go that way? I didn't have to work for that. Now I have to put the effort here and here. But ultimately, you can either rubber band it with your back and have the time of your life out there, or you can struggle to throw with your shoulders and be in pain and never reach your full potential. So that's just talking about extension in the back. Now, if you want to add the left arm, the core of the leg, and you want to figure out all of this, visit slingshotdiscgolf.com, get my training program, and have access to all my drills. There's about 80 of them, 2.5 hours of content. Slingshots for everybody.